All right, let's just jump right in. We are about to step into a world made of text that is just so strange, so dense, it honestly feels like total chaos when you first see it. But the real question is it actually chaos? That's what we're going to try to figure out. I mean, look at this. Right out of the source text, you get this Superman. That's it. No context, no explanation. It's just there. And this is our doorway into the wild, fascinating universe of an author we only know as MMD. And if you thought that was weird, it gets, well, more aggressive, more provocative. You get phrases like this one, which roughly translated means something like, pretty shit today afternoon night. You know, this isn't just someone mashing keys. It's a deliberate choice. It's a phrase that shows up again and again. It feels like he's throwing down a gauntlet, part insult, part challenge, and maybe, just maybe, part of a code. So we gotta ask, right? Is this just random rambling? Or is there a system behind it all? A whole private universe with its own rules, its own logic, a secret language? That's the big mystery we're gonna try and unpack here. Yeah, that's really the heart of it. Are we just looking at chaos from the outside, or can we actually crack the code? So let's do it. Let's try to get inside this world, a world built completely out of words that seems to play by its own very, very strange rules. Okay, so staring at this wall of text, it feels impossible. Where do you even begin? But luckily for us, we've got a guide. We have a key to help us unlock it. It comes from a critical analysis done by the publishing house Epee das Letras, the people who actually received and took the time to study this massive body of work. And this right here, this is basically our Rosetta Stone. The analysis doesn't call it chaos. It calls it a singular textual artifact. And that's a huge clue. It tells us we need to be looking for where art, protest, philosophy, and linguistic performance all crash into each other. All of a sudden, there's a method to the madness. Okay, so we've got our key. Let's start mapping this thing out. You know, the first step to breaking any code is figuring out its structure. So how is this universe even built? And here's the first big idea. This thing isn't a book. The analysis calls it a textual database. Think about that. MMD isn't trying to tell a story from A to B. He's building a database, a collection of interconnected ideas, crazy lists, and bold statements. It's something you're supposed to explore, not just read cover to cover. And you can see exactly what they mean right here. Just look at these lists, pulled straight from the text. You've got games, concepts from physics, states of being, political titles. They're kind of grouped by theme, sure, but they're presented as this raw, unfiltered data dump. This is the database in action. So, this whole database structure, it's all in service of a core philosophy. And everything seems to circle around these two big ideas, the image and the thought. The image is like the pure original truth, almost divine. In the thought, that's the mental tool, this high-speed mix of logic and processing power that you need to actually get to that image. And listen to this. In his own words, you can feel how fiercely he owns this idea. He says, "The image is mine and is in my favor." For him, this isn't some abstract philosophical concept. No way. It's a personal possession. It's a source of power that he believes is totally unique, totally original, and has been around forever. It's his and his alone. And that intense sense of ownership, that leads us right to the main conflict in this whole universe. This isn't just about ideas anymore. It's a war. It's a battle of one lone creator against this huge oppressive system that he's convinced is trying to steal everything from him. And in this fight, the author himself plays every part. He's the victim, the brilliant inventor, the creator of it all, and the final judge, all rolled into one. Everyone else in his world, they're not really people. They're just these faceless threats, these usurpers who are trying to copy his image, to steal his code. And believe me, he gets very specific about who's in on it. Check out this list of the guilty from his writing. The list includes, well, pretty much everyone, the population, society, NASA, any and all companies, the internet, even God. In his mind, the conspiracy against him is absolutely total. So you might be thinking, is there any actual logic to this madness? Oh, absolutely. And this is the big aha moment. He actually shows his work. He explains how he gets Superman from his own name. The S from Marcos plus the P from one of his personal phrases gives him super. Okay, then in this wild linguistic jump, penna, which is like pen in English, somehow gets flipped or inverted to become man. It's bizarre, it's completely private, but it's consistent within his own system. In this personal logic, it all builds up to what is, for me, the most incredible part of this entire thing: a complete custom-built operating system for reality itself. He calls them the 70 MMD formulas. This is literally his instruction manual for how to live, think, and win inside his universe. I mean, 70. Not just a few random thoughts. A comprehensive list of 70 distinct rules or commands. The scale of that is just staggering. It's a genuine attempt to build a complete manual for an entirely new way of thinking and being. And here are just a few of them. You can see how they range all over the place. You've got the metaphysical, imagine the light. The operational, connect the thought to the image. Then there's the competitive, conquer first place. And it even gets into the paranormal with telepathy. It's a whole system from top to bottom. So yeah, these aren't just random rules. They add up to what that critical analysis called an alternative system of knowledge. It's this wild mashup of science, spirituality, and even computer programming, all designed to basically reprogram reality to match his own vision. Okay, so let's pull back for a second. We've got this database structure. We've got the image and thought philosophy. We have this creator fighting against a world of thieves. We've seen the bizarre internal logic, the 70 formulas. So what? What's the point of it all? And really, in the end, that's what it comes down to. This huge, chaotic, one-of-a-kind work is, as the analysis puts it, a powerful testament to creativity as a form of resistance. He saw the world around him as oppressive, fake, and trying to steal from him. And he didn't just sit back and complain about it. He built a new one. And that leaves us with one last really fascinating question to chew on. Look, MMD's universe is extreme, it's private, it's built on a logic that's almost impossible for us to get into from the outside. But it makes you wonder, if you feel like the world is trying to copy you or silence you, at what point does building your own reality with your own rules and your own language become the ultimate act of defiance?